Hello gentlemen and welcome to another Let's Play. This is Soul Nomad and the World Eaters, a SRPG by Nippon Ichi. It's by far my favourite SRPG by Nippon Ichi, for reasons you'll see. It is a game that's been sorely neglected by Let's Players, as far as I can tell. There was one Let's Play archive, I think it was maybe an SA one, that I didn't mind, like with images and stuff. But as far as the video Let's Plays goes, either I can't stand the voices of the person doing it, or they just stop after a few videos. So I'm going to give it my best shot. It might be cursed, it might not be. I hopefully will finish it. It'll be in 2 parts. I'll start the game now. No reason not to start. This is sort of a half-test video. It might go up, might not, because I don't know if everything works.
The continent of Predesto. The grueling war had finally ended, and one man had unified the land.
I don't like this guy's voice, so I'm going to talk over him.
Lord Median, the conqueror.
In fact, I might even see if muting works. I'll mute it just for this. You can read it if you like. I'm going to do this in 2 parts because, well, my favourite bit will be the second part. It's one of the reasons I love this game is the post-game stuff that you can do. I'll be doing the second part straight after the first part, so that's all fine. It'll just be 2 separate Let's Play playlists. The game, I don't know, the best part of the game is probably one of the characters. He's the king of kings and the ruler of all badassness. He's sort of, in some ways he's reminiscent of Luca Blight, in others he has a bit more depth. But no, well, you'll see what he is and what he's like. This backstory, I don't know, you read it if you like. It's okay. I don't like the narrator that much. If the game has one problem, it's the graphics. The graphics of the sprites are fine. The sprite rates, sprites are sprites pretty much. Speaking of which, I can't make the sprites look nicer than they are because I get horrible screen shake if I do play around with the interlacing and with the anti-aliasing and stuff. The problem is the backgrounds, not of this stuff. This is fine. It's PlayStation 2 era, best you can expect. The problem is the background of the world map, not of the world map, of the battles, which you'll see momentarily. I would say they look a little bit like. Oh, here we go. Your time in this tale has come. I should unmute now. Which gender would you like to be? I want to be the little girl. No, I'll be the masculine.
And what will the world call you by?
It will call me by Braver. No, it will not. It will call me by Blackguard. Blackguard the Great. But it will be spelt properly because there is enough room. Blackguard. Even though it looks like it's supposed to be spelt this way pretty much all the time, although it can be spelt the other way. But it can be pronounced Blackguard, even though it's looks like Blackguard. It's either or. I think it's something to do with the dialect of a truly noble name for such a hero. I don't think it is.
We of this world give you our blessing.
I don't think you will.
Now go.
But that comes post-game. We will bring happiness and good tidings wherever we shall go in the first time through. The year is 800 TA. The behemoths are the world eaters named in the title, although there are others. I've actually only ever played this game as a female main character, but that's a little weird to do during Let's Play, I think.
I'm old enough now, you know.
apart from, well, Resident Evil is a bit different. This is definitely a sort of self-insert character because you don't have a lot of dialogue and you got choices and you got lots of endings in this and lots of bad ends as well. Oh, actually, this is the stupid cow. I do not like the cow people. The cow people should fear me. I want 100 cow scalps.
Fine, whatever. She thinks we need more training? Then let's train. This'll be our 1083rd training session. Oh wait.
Wow.
Maybe it's the
She is really ditzy. Good news for you out there that didn't like how fast I went through the Suikoden Let's Play. This has a lot of voice acting, and oh, God's sake.
Oh, like you could even remember that.
Um,
The 1000th time, okay?
yeah, sure, whatever, didn't it? I'll try and win this battle. If I don't win, it's not that big of a deal.
How you handle my blaze.
It might be really easy, or it might be harder. I can't remember.
I'll make you pay.
It's been a while since I've played through this at the right level. I've got a few New Game Plus saves that are quite strong. If you look at the background now, like, look, it's functional. That's... I already know... Oh, yeah, I already know this. I'll explain it. Okay, as I go along. It's a bit different from the other Nipponichi game. I'll go on about the background first. This is sort of an introductory video. It has a grid, and it really does look like an upscaled DS background. You sort of get what's going on, but really it's not about the background. There's terrain and stuff, like you can't pass over that. There's a bridge here. It's not very sophisticated. The battle system itself isn't bad. It works a bit different to other Nipponichi games in that you have squads and rooms to put squads in, and we'll go into that more later. This is our main character, Blackguard, who is sort of half a mute protagonist, but he does talk. It's the one where you select what he says all the time, and it can have an effect on your ending, but usually it's a rather immediate effect on your ending. You run around on this open world map. Any SRPG veteran will recognize all of this. Normal. I think it does have... Wait, I'll tell you in a sec. Yeah, I think it does have facing. Pot is the currency, and it costs pot to summon troops, which we'll get into later as well. When you attack, and I think after a while I'll probably turn this off because it takes too long. When you attack, it goes to... Well, you've got different commands, although at the moment I haven't got anything. You've got defend, which is pretty much useless. I'll probably never use that unless a fight specifically requires it. I can't remember whether there are any fights. When you attack, it goes into like a mini battle screen where both sides attack once. If you have a different squad, like you've got front row, middle row, back row, and depending on which row you're in, you do different things. You've got healers, wizards, all that sort of jazz. Whenever you attack, you get attacked as well, except you get the first hit, and and there's random number generation and all that jazz as well. You can choose. I don't have any yet. You'll see it later, but you can choose special attacks. There's a leader of each room. If you kill the leader, the room's dead, regardless of if everyone else in the room is alive. Ah, damn. We're still gonna win, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we can lose this unless she does. Yeah, no way we can lose this. However, if you've got a healer in the back row, it heals everyone. In the middle row, it heals a single person. So you can deal with like extended battles. You go, oh, here we go, Blaze Slash. She's using a special attack. It's not. Oh, ow. Okay, it did a fair bit. That was a special attack. Hers, I think, and the main characters. I think I've won this anyway, as long as I hit with the next attack. Maybe I might lose. We'll see. It's not a big deal. Oh, I can't get back around it. I think I've give us a sec. What do we got? Yeah, system voice. Oh, with hyperdrive, English. Oh, it's got dual audio. Oops, I shouldn't change that. Okay, that's a nice touch. I tend not to use the Japanese voices, especially in Nipponichi games, because they have good translations. Can't move. Okay, that's just how fast I move. I guess I'm used to the later Nipponichi games where your characters can move a bit faster. Let's see if I win. It'll all be in this attack. If I don't kill her with this attack, I'm not going to. Ah, I scraped. Okay, she wins. Unless she like misses me. Nope. Unless she scrapes on the next hit, I've lost. Not much you can do. It's all random like there's no skill involved in this first battle. Oh, nice. It's all about the random number god. Oh, never mind. She's gonna blaze slash us. She's got the advantage in this battle because of her. She has this move, whereas I've got nothing as of yet. And dead. She says a little bit different dialogue if you win, but it's no big deal. I'll kick her ass the next time we come through in the New Game Plus. I will attempt to show you the bad ends as we go along.
Okay, even at the last second you hold back. That's what makes you weak.
Oh, sorry, I'm not going to skip the dialogue. Sorry about that. I'm used to playing. I will listen to all of the dialogue that's spoken.
Another earthquake.
I might actually turn up their voices as well,
What are you talking about?
so you can hear them properly.
There's always been lots of earthquakes. Let's go. I don't want to be.
In fact, I'm going to pause for a second just to check the volume levels in the video. I'll see you in a second. Okay, and I'm back. I'll just turn up their voices a little bit when I get a chance. Just one extra. Oh, no, I can't. Okay, you get sort of... This is the town map as such as it is. You can talk to different people. You can do various other things as well. Which I'll go through later. I'm not going to grind in this. It is very, very easy. I will grind when I get to the New Game Plus because I'll be too low, and I'll show you the grinding. But it's very, very, very easy to get your main character up to a very high level and just cakewalk everything in this game. But I won't be doing that. I'll be making use of all of the various tricks and stuff to try and win without grinding. I might grind a little bit, but it won't be power grinding. Oh, earthquakes. Okay. You're basically on a dying world, and we'll find out why it's dying later. Lady Lena, oh, we'll meet her in a second, and we'll learn more about her later. Ha! Yeah, that's a nice excuse. The ones with the exclamation marks are the ones that you can, like, sort of keep the story going. The ending, I'm not going to be going for a specific ending, which means I'll probably end up with the sort of default ending. That doesn't worry me that much because they're not so dissimilar. Apart from one or two, they're not so dissimilar that it's a big deal, and I'm pretty sure people would have uploaded it.
It's been 10 long years since I brought you here. Today, I shall grant you the weapon.
Oh, there's so many cool weapons. There's I wish we could choose some of the other ones. I mean, the weapon we get is cool.
You're finally gonna make us real town guardians?
The net is the only cow that I can really stand because of her weapons. I quite like.
Protect those who cannot protect themselves.
I quite like the daggers that she chooses in a second, but I want to get my hands on some of the other weapons.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for this.
There isn't equipment as such.
Now, which one should I take?
We'll see what there is later, but each character has the equipment that they start with. Oh, I like that bow. I like the bow, and I like the spear, and I like the scepter, and I like the sword.
I choose the sickle sword.
But I do like her double dagger sword thing.
This is called the Whisper of Tranquility.
And I do as well like the name Whisper of Tranquility for a weapon.
So long as you carry this,
Yeah, that's
you will
possibly
be
not
no
quite
longer
true. We'll see.
the world. You have chosen well, my dear.
We don't get a choice. Because Lady Lena is an awful person. But the sword we do get, I mean, it's black, it's cool, it's got 3 gems. And it has a happy fun time additive. And that happy fun time additive is the reason to play this, or one of 2 reasons to play this game. Without this, it would be a fairly mediocre game. But here he is, the King of Kings. And the ruler of all that is badass.
Holy crap, that took forever! Pick up the pace, you old hag! So this is my sacrificial lamb, huh? Sort of soft around the edges, but it's definitely got 200 years. 200 years I've been waiting for this moment.
Indeed, it has been many years, Gig.
Gig.
I, too, have long awaited this day.
Now, we get our first bad ending coming right up very shortly.
What is this?
It's not a very good one, but it is a very good one on the second playthrough, which we'll see, and I will spoil no more about the second ending, because if you about the second playthrough, because if you don't know, it's worth seeing. And if you do know, you don't need to hear about it.
I gazed into a black shadow, and it gazed back. It threatened to destroy everything.
She...
I hunted it down.
A lot of characters lie to you in this game.
Was the truth.
Crimson Gem. Crimson Tear?
Feels almost familiar.
It's because it's your parents! Joke's on you!
This jewel is called the Crimson Tear. Now behold.
I'll try not to spoil too much, but, you know, it's a Let's Play. You know what you're in for. We get to... This is Gig!
It's damn good to be back. I can't wait to break in my new body.
He wants our body. And not in, like, a kinky sexual way, in, like, a...
Me? Oh, just the most hardcore ass kicker to ever walk the planet is all.
You know, he'd seem like a bit of a douche, except he backs it up.
Destroyer of everything. The commander of the world eaters. But hell, you could just call me Gig.
Not like it matters.
Oh, that. Well, thanks to that old wench, I had to abandon my body 200 years ago. I killed her first, of course. That tricky witch must have had another soul up her sleeve or something.
That can happen in this game.
She caught me off guard and almost killed me for good. But I stole some of her juice, jumped into that sword.
Not her actual juice.
Never figured out why she kept the sword around. But I still did.
Lady Lena is playing a very, very dangerous game.
I've been waiting for 200 years. But now I got you. A nice, young, healthy set of limbs.
If you play as a female main character, I think there's an occasional nod to that, like Gig's like, oh well, it's a body's a body.
I haven't even done anything yet, and I already feel right at home.
The voice actor really pulls him off. You'll see why I like him so much later.
What? You still don't get it? I'm taking over your body, stupid. Kill you? Nah, that's what'll happen is your soul will just disappear, and then I can just beat this meat. Now, give me dominion over your body.
Okay. Give up control.
You serious? Damn, that was easy. You're a real pushover. I'm glad you understand who wears the pants around here. Alright then, let's get down to business. Here's your eviction notice. We only knew each other a little while, but we had a real connection. I'll never forget you.
He is one sarcastic son of a bitch.
See ya, sucker! Bye-bye! What the hell? Why can't I get rid of you? Damn it. You must have some sort of ridiculous attachment to this world.
We'll learn about that later.
Your mouth said okay, but your soul refuses to leave. God, this is so stupid. Now I have to do things the right way. Okay, doofus, listen up. This is gonna be a pain in the ass for both of us. But we have to make a deal so I can use your body. Now that you've signed over your body, you can command power totally unknown to the average peon.
Oh, yes you can.
That should keep you happy for a while. But maybe you're really greedy. Maybe you'll need even more power. That's when you give me a call. I can lend you all the powers of a god. For a price.
He is
The more
Lucifer,
power
my
you
friends.
use,
Lucifer.
The more control I gain over your body. You use your power to get what you want. And I come a little closer to my own goals. You scratch my back.
Sorry, I'm mostly just laughing in this video, but there is a lot of exposition at the beginning that you sort of need to hear.
Fine, if you say so.
And it's gig. I'll be able to talk more during the battles themselves.
You know where to find me. I'll be waiting, my little soulmate.
And we're out. And we've got an awesome sword, an awesome attack, and...
Hey, you're awake. Are you okay?
Shut up, cow!
Tell me, how do you feel? It appears you and Gig...
I like to think in this game that you're sort of gig controlling the main character's body, although it really doesn't fit because of a few things.
It was he who nearly destroyed our land. He was the leader of the World Eaters. Or rather, they were his puppets. His powers are unfathomable.
Woo! I can get behind that.
We have been searching many years for someone who could
Contain it? Why would I want to contain it?
Of all the children to pass through this village, you were the only one. I've waited 10
Unfortunately-
long years for your mind and body to mature. You were told this village was meant to
We
hide
can't
some
unleash the
power.
true power of Gig at this point.
It's our last
That
defense
we'll save for
against
later.
the world. In years past,
And
villages like ours
it's a
existed
lot
all
better
over
anyway
the world.
after you've seen the main storyline
They have
and
all
played
been
through.
destroyed one by one. We are the only ones left. This is why we have no
Yeah.
outside contact.
As I said, it's a dying world. There's the culture's dying, the people are dying, the cities are dying.
It's correct.
There's a
All the
few
villages were either sealed
towns
in
around,
place
but
or outright
some of them are strange. Some of them are under the dominion of the World Eaters. Some live in fear of the World Eaters. Some pay homage to the World Eaters.
Yes.
Homage? I don't know how to say that word. I should
So
learn.
long, now gather their strength once more. Have you not heard the weeping of the world? Open your mind and listen closely.
I don't like Lady Lena,
You will hear the
um,
rumbling of our
but
cities.
she'll get her just rewards at some point.
If things continue as they are, the land will continue to weaken, and eventually all will perish. To change the fate unfolding before us.
You can see though that like the graphic, you're definitely not playing this game for the graphics. Even the sprites,
This is the
I don't think the sprites are very good for sprites. I would say even like Suikoden, I like the sprite art a lot better than I like it in this game. The portraits are okay, but you know, portraits are portraits. They're not exactly much to do with graphics. The most you can say about it is that because the 3D and 2D are both sort of the same level of bad, it doesn't jar as much as some other games.
Now, we will go and inform the others of what must be done.
Do I get the choice now? I mustn't get the choice now. I thought you got a choice now that leads to a game over, but it must either be later or I was making it up in my head. If you see the two big dudes, top right, bottom left,
Finally, the day we have prayed for.
they're
Gig's
the same as far. I'm pretty sure they're the same race as the girl, the green-haired girl, and the one on the top left, top right, bottom. Yeah, I don't quite understand how that works.
Without your years of loyalty, and now we.
Lady Lena, I'm not happy about this.
Shut up, Danette.
Danette.
Dig a hole. Dig a hole. Just dig a hole.
Why did you keep this a secret from us? It seems like everyone besides us
Shut up!
That's just mean. And that sword, why couldn't I have that power?
Fuck is a club sandwich.
I'm way more ruthless and devoted. And you can trust me better than anyone to protect this village. I mean, because I'm dumb, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm just too
Yes.
stupid for you to
That's
trust
it.
me.
The fact that you figured it out amazes us. Like, we're just in awe of the fact that you could actually work that out.
Don't go saying such awful things about yourself. We were all in the same boat as you once. I was never told anything until my 17th
Yeah, well, you're a cow as well. You're an idiot. You're a monster.
Lena sees something.
Yeah, I'm a human. That's the difference. That's the difference between me and all the other people in this room. They're not human. I'm human. That makes me awesome.
Say such hurtful things in Lady Lena's presence. Remember your place, child.
Does no one else see this? Are they stupid?
I am truly
Yes, they are, of course. They're cows. That's what they are. Still, they seem to be aware of some sort of basic cogitation. Maybe they could put 2 and 2 together and get something that is roughly, if not exactly equal to, 4.
I know that. I mean, I guess. It's not that I don't trust you.
It's just that you're too stupid to live. It's okay, we understand.
Now, everyone, heed me. From now on, we must do more than
When you
live
say
inside
we,
our solitary village.
You just mean me, don't you? I've heard these speeches
We must
before.
remember the faces of the fallen and help this brave child stand against the tyranny of the behemoths.
I don't like how...
Consider each of you what your role shall be in the coming war.
It's not going to be at the front line, is it?
And think on this.
You're just gonna stay in the village. You... Ooh. I'll continue this video until after the first proper battle, I think, or I might do 2 videos tonight, even though I plan to only do 1.
Later, in private.
Okay, depending on what... Although, actually, I haven't seen Take a Bath as a male. I might have a look. But this is what... part of what determines your ending. Part of it's to do with who you have in your room. You'll see what rooms are later. And part of it is these choices you make. I think the cemetery's Lady Lena. The bath is Gig, and obviously that's Danette. I'm probably just going to go for the gig ending, even though it's sort of the default one. It's only the epilogue that changes, as far as I can remember, except with a few of the characters who I don't like anyway. So I'll take a bath. It's a bit weird. Actually, yeah, because when you're a chick, Gig's all... I'll see if... I wonder if it's the same. Oh, it is. Oh, wait. Okay, no, it's different. Oh, okay, no, it's sort of the same. All of your pleasure. Jesus. It's a bit weirder when you're a chick and he's still a dude. One of the endings, in fact, it's not really a spoiler, one of the endings, Gig becomes incorporated as a chick. So if you're into TG, by all means, look up that ending, but it's a rather humorous... There's a lot of humor in this game, and most of it is around Gig. Try to kill yourself if you want, I don't care. Oh dear. I'm surprised at how well this is working. I haven't had any problem. I've had less problems with the PlayStation 2 emulator than I have with the PSX emulator. I suppose this is probably properly optimized for a 64-bit system and all of that. In the background, we can see the World Eaters looking over me.
Rivers of blood, mountains of flesh, a glorious
You might recognize this speech as somewhat similar to the one Luca Blight gives.
crushed like the insects that they are.
Except Geek has a lot more pizzazz.
Pets seem to be enjoying themselves. What useless relic shall
He has a bit more style, I think. Luca Blight is pure evil. Gig is just a fun-loving guy that happens to want to destroy everything. Why? Because he's Gig, that's why. You'll learn why if you watch the playthrough. Yeah. Why? Also, why does he have shrimp, black and red shrimp floating over his shoulders? I don't know if that's properly explained. Another thing that when I played this the first time, I was a bit surprised because there's quite prolific swearing in it, and not many games I'd played that weren't like GTA and stuff. I think had swearing, the earlier ones, which I'd played before this. But like a JRPG that I played with just like swearing all the time by the main characters, voiced swearing, which blew my mind a little bit. But I suppose these days we're all used to it. It's no longer the double zeros. What do we call it? I don't want the naughties, whatever it's I want the double zeros. Double zeros is much better than whatever. Or, yeah, something else. Anything but the naughties. We can sort of see into Gig's head. As
because we're joined.
Yeah.
Like I said, that friggin' sucks. Listen, next time, don't look.
You sort of get a bit of the depth here starting to come through in and out. I think we can get some free stuff. Yep. Gift from God. We'll go through what all of that is when I use it. A fair amount of what these people say, I'm going to skip through really fast. Like, I'm not even going to bother reading it myself, which means you're probably, even with pausing, you're probably not going to get a chance to read it. But I'll half skim it, and if anything funny... Okay, actually, or useful. This is different races. Human, Sep is the cow people. Red Flank. Okay, no, they are different races. Red Flanks are the cows. Okay, yeah, Seps and Red Flanks are related. They're the other cows. Whirlwind is the winged race. And, yeah, there's a few other races, including one that I wish to destroy and wipe from the face of the planet forever, and I may or may not get a chance to. Cool, tough guy van. Nope. And I'll talk to the winged. Oh, poor Didooms. Well, not for you. I'll probably give them hell, but only because there's enough hell to spread around. Yeah, we're going out. Raid, I think... Oh, I think I like... I can't remember which one I like the best. I'm pretty sure... Well, I'll remember the name when I get to it and we play through. I remember sort of the storyline around the one I like best, but I don't remember which one it was. Well, I know which world leader I like best, but that's a spoiler. Which we'll find out about later. Shut up! Look, I don't... You're just gonna keep talking.
Come on, forgive me, okay? Let me come with you.
You are...
Aw, how sickeningly sincere. What do you say, old buddy, old pal?
I say we... Oh, fine.
So, you're not mad at me?
I wish you'd burn in hell forever.
Awesome.
No, not awesome. Okay, well, actually, yes, awesome. It is awesome. Not for you. I'm gonna dominate you now.
Perfect timing. Here, let's do a little experiment, and I'll show you the power of dominion. The whole thing is really pretty simple. Hell, you probably don't even need my help for this one.
Nope.
Basically, you can dominate someone once they consent. Since this one's already agreed,
You can get consent from people in various ways, which I'll show you, although I won't be using it too much. Some of the ways.
What's that you're holding?
this mannequin represents the girl you just dominated. You can now place it in a room that you control.
Which is what we'll be doing next. I think next video. This video's gone on long enough.
Just like that, you control her. You can call her out and make her take a beating for you anytime.
Oh, I do like that idea.
Go ahead and explain it to him. I still can't control this
It's a very interesting way, because it's sort of... Because of the way the game works, the body, even though he's calling the body a sack of fat, but he's not necessarily calling you a sack of fat. He's treating your soul and your body as separate entities.
What the heck Lady Lena was talking about?
Lena, I was going to say that right.
Hey, if you ever abuse this power,
I'm going to abuse this power.
help me God, you will regret.
I will not. Gonna be such fun. Okay, I'm gonna say... Oh. Nope. I'm the one that's gonna explain. I don't know if I can change names. I'll go through it anyway. I'll save here. I've got some other saves here from a playthrough I did a while ago. This isn't my proper playthrough. My proper playthrough is actually on my PlayStation 2 memory card. And it has a lot more hours. So I've got no compunction with saving over it. I'll see you on the other side, gentlemen. I'll see you on the other side. This is the first step in a very, very long journey.